Oi, oi, hello everybody. Today you catch me in my tomato section. My tomato section. Love it here. Absolutely love it. I need to get a camera ready. Sweet. That's better, isn't it? So, here amongst my tomatoes. They're growing good. Everything's wicked out here. I've got these ones. Roma tomatoes. Roma, see they're wicked. Basically they're good for sauces. There's a little pointy bit at the bottom, so when you want to take the skin off you put it in the hot water, boiling water, put a fork in it, and where there's, you just pinch here and the skin all comes off. And these little neighbours, like these sort of tomatoes, of a different form, pretty cool. Look, think about it, all these tomatoes have grown from a seed this year. And here's my green zebras. Look at that. I've left this one to its own devices, so you can see what's happening. It's like, at this stage it's mature, and then what happens is, when it gets too much, when I haven't harvested, it starts to crack. And you've got the tomato juice oozing out of there. It's all going good. Look, there's Fifi! And I'm just taking around my tomatoes today. They give me such happiness. Just to taste them, so good. Look at the view I've got here. Like these are basil that I've put in between. I've let them go to flower. What it does, what's really cool, is that the basil keeps the surface of the soil unexposed to the sun. If you can see by all my flowers here, you can see all bees and everything growing. I don't know if you can hear them on the camera, but it's all popping off again. I've got one tomato's coming back up. Yeah, as Fifi's enjoying it, and we're all enjoying it here in the tomato section of the garden. Don't know how long left I have of them, but I'm making the most of it. I'll show you what as well I've been doing recently. I've been wearing clogs. It's all about wearing clogs, because they're wooden, they're not rubber. And I've been wearing these for like a couple of weeks. I've had them for like a few years, but I was always being barefoot. In the garden it's not a problem being barefoot, but up there on the gravel I realised I was doing my feet in. It was not nice sensation. So now I've got me clogs in the garden, straight from Amsterdam are these clogs. They do the business. Highly recommend clogs for gardening. You know, real deal clogs. So I'm just like at awe of my tomato plants. I mean, look at this one here. The one I'm looking at right here, right, it starts from there, look, it just grows, and they're just massive. Look, I am in a jungle of tomato plants. So cool. And my neighbour there's got a palm tree. So I've been eating a hell of a load of tomatoes this year. I mean, I have a multicoloured plate when I eat. So I've got the red tomatoes, got the pineapple tomatoes, which are like red to orange, and I've got the green tomatoes, the green zebras, got some purple little small ones, got some yellow ones, got some golden ones, got them all. And yeah, I'm selling a few now and again. Still haven't found the right motivation to get on the selling, because I find it hard. I like to grow my plants. And look, I don't know if you can see here on the basil, like there's some really cool colours going on. I don't know if you can see it properly on the camera, but it's like, I'll try and zoom in and try and get some focus on that. But this basil makes this really nice flower. No, it's just not focusing on it. And what happens is, when we let the basil flower, it attracts all the pollinators, and including that, they're creating cover for the soil. So there's like 3 benefits, or multiple benefits from each plant really. You just can't say I'm going to grow a plant just because I want the fruit. Nah, you put a plant in the ground, there's multiple benefits. There's also stuff happening on the ground, the soil composition, which I have absolutely no idea of. And you see here, the plan is I've got a structure, and I want my tomatoes to be hanging down. I can just pick them. And it's, see, look, my marigolds are now started to seed. See, what happens is marigolds, this is the flower, full of pollen, right, full of pollen, and when the flower dries up, comes a dry one, you can see here, this is a dry one, and then to reproduce, this plant is so clever, in each head there's about, I'd say about 30-40 seeds, and what nature does is pretty fascinating. Just a bit of wind will carry those seeds to somewhere. Self-seeding. Plants are self-seeding. So magnificent what they do. And then look, they look so nice as well. Because that yellow and red in there. There's a nice fragrance as well. Nice colour, nice fragrance. Can't say anything else. And then you see it attracts the butterflies, the bees. It's so good to be in the garden. I'm so grateful to be in the garden. Wicked. So what we're like, end of August now. Slowly the season's getting shorter. One thing I've learned this year is I need everything under irrigation next year. So I get to a point 2-3 months in after April, May, I just can't be arsed. Stuff just gets along. Don't really enjoy it anymore, it becomes a chore. Because the beginning of the season it's like, yeah. I think it's all about irrigation. I've sorted out a third of my garden on irrigation. Next thing I need to sort out flowers on irrigation. Not just vegetables, but all my flowers, all my beds. Proper irrigation system. Keep it nicely watered. So important that. It's probably the most important thing. And let me just take you down my line of tomatoes. See, like here's the plan. I've got like cherry tomatoes here growing, and then I'm getting the what's still growing, wrap them around here, and then I have a tomato structure. I'll basically be able to live under a roof of tomatoes. And here's look at the size of these ones. I mean, that's the size of my hand. You know what I mean? Like, and that's not even ready yet. This is that's a pineapple tomato, but they're all coming out. Still, just doesn't stop. These tomatoes don't stop. Look, they go about 2 meters high. And here, these are my green zebra ones. You can see the patterns on that. They're really cool. I mean, it's like 3-tone green there. mental pigments, colours. Here's a mature pineapple tomato. You can see the colour there. There's orange and red tones. So banging. And you get to the end. Here's a marigold to my left. Fifi's in my shoes. See, I'm wearing my clogs. There's no problem where I'm wearing clogs. And these ones, I need to keep wrapping them around. I made this structure with my mate. That was fun a few weeks ago. And what I love is getting to this point here. And look at that. That's my tomato section. My tomatoes. So banging. I mean, everything here this year is grown from seed. And they've just grown. See, look here, amongst my tomato plant, there's like a spider web, and there's a spider in there. If you can see him. It's a bit shit, this camera. It doesn't focus too good. Maybe that's why I need to invest in a camera, so that I can keep a log of the garden and all the different insects. Because it's true, there's absolutely loads. I don't know if you can see, there's a flying little bee. There's a bee there, you know. Yeah. Bees pollinating. So really is such a pleasure for me to share my garden. It's like sharing my vegetables, just taking you around my garden. And go on, Fifi, let's go. Let's say hello. And yeah, I lost a bit of motivation recently, but that's just standard cycles of energy and, you know, resistance within self. There's always a battle within self. But the garden brings us back to a neutral state of mind, because there's the laws of nature, and that's what it is. Just only immerse ourselves in the laws of nature. So, peace out. Love you all.